Live from Infochammel Network's High Definition Broadcast Television Center, it's Info Live Now. A public service broadcast signal from Infochammel.
Oh, okay. Hello, viewers and subscribers. Here we are, back again after a technological snafu month, more of a crapoo, if you ask me. And, we're glad that you're here once again for our program Info Live Now, bringing you the week's hottest and the steamiest pile of positive information and satisfaction. There's a lot of pops right here. For example, if you're a fan of the show, then you realize that our old freaky Streambox, she finally took a file dump after 10 years, and we were about to go to air in November, but the engineers over there at Infochammel Television Labs, they have rebuilt the entire studio from the ground up to give you the quality and positive assurances that you've come to know right here on the world's #1 more than positive public service television channel. Okay, welcome back, folks. It's Info Live Now. Well, golly, we got a great show for you tonight with our special guest coming up shortly, Smearballs. And we're going to also check in with our birthday bopper. That's Charlie Cheesehead. This guy knows birthdays more than most people know their own birthdays. So that's coming up. Lots of surprises as well. First though, as always, I got to, ask you, the viewers and subscribers, to support and follow and subscribe to Infochammel on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and our flagship channel on Roku. If you got a Roku and you don't have Infochammel, there's apparently something either wrong with you or you just don't have your nose to the grindstone or something. But, plus I also want to mention on a separate note that we had some scandalous power screen issues this year. It's a troubled year altogether, one of which was the power screen. Well, this has finally been addressed, and all the power screen orders are going to go out before the year's end, and we'll see them on next week's show, for our New Year's. So if this affects you, well, good info for you. And but now, before we get started, we got to check in with my right-hand computer. Lady, you know her. This is the semi-autonomous HDTV hyper switcher we know as Teleborg. Hello, Teleborg. How are you today?
Hi, Info Bob.
Hi. Well, hello there. It's good
It's a pleasure to speak with you finally.
Yeah, it's been a long time we've been off the air.
I hope you are having a fantastic day.
Actually, I truly am.
Everything is currently operating normally with my systems.
Well, that's good. We need that going on after all this, hullabaloo we've been taking care of. But it's nice that you're finally here, and but I know you're doing okay. But what's going on with your holidays here? And hello again, what can I say?
Hi Info Bob, and Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Super Kwanzaa, Mega Ramadan, Mucho Fantastico, Las Posadas, and let's not forget today, Boxing Day. It's a pleasure to be back with you.
Well, yeah, that's for sure. I would also agree that it's a pleasure is ours, and I can see you're back out there filtering information. Let's check out what you got popping out of your HD socket there. This is live on your 25-hour info cluster as always, and also I want our viewers to know that they can participate in tonight's program by accessing your own Chammelstrator. Let me call that up. It takes a moment to pop on here, but it's at www.infochammel.com/Chammelstrator, where folks you get to draw right on your TV for tonight's program. Let's see what's currently up. It's just not loading up right here. Something's up. We got what you can also, but we'll see this later. We'll be checking in, and we also got the channel chatter here. If you do some barking and chatting on your YouTube or Twitch, or also at the Infochammel.com. That's part of the program. You'll see broadcast as part of the program. Let's check one more time at the channel strainer. We'll see if we can get this sucker loaded up. It doesn't look too good, but as I say, you'll see it pop in from time to time during tonight's program, and you can see who's drawing on their TV today. So that's a good one. And let's see what else. We can. You know how to participate. So that's what I said. And you can be part of tonight's broadcast. And at the end of the show, you can also call in because you'll be able to talk to Smearballs, or also you can, if we have time, you'll be able to check in with the Mega Corporate Info line. That's very popular.
Yes.
Yeah. So, okay. So, let's get the ball rolling over here. Hey, but I got a question first. I wonder, Teleborg, your thoughts on the passing of Gertrude, our stream box, and her modern replacement, Reginald.
I respected Gertrude as my elder, but we had some personal connectivity issues.
Okay.
Reggie and I have been getting along swimmingly, however I have to keep reminding him that our relationship must remain a professional one.
Okay, I'm not sure what that means, but I'm going to talk to you about that off the air after the show. We got a packer tonight, so we got to move on. Thanks so much, Teleborg, for all you do here at the channel, and happy holidays, to you.
It's my pleasure to bring comfort.
Oh, well, that's nice. It's good that it's your pleasure, but it's also our pleasure. Okay, I also wanted to mention to viewers and subscribers that we have a few new features you'll be seeing tonight. One of which is the RoboCam. Let's give this a whirl. It's a robotic camera that we can move throughout the studio, and you can see some live pictures, through the studio. You can look into another dimension here, or, you could see things like, some of the signs and things that we have right here in the studio. There's a lot going on. That's with the RoboCam. Let's check out the phones. We got a phone over here. No calls yet, but we'll try later. Okay, so there's a lot to see right here on the RoboCam. That's one of the new features that the guys set up for us. That's nice. So, okay, folks, let's take a quick break, and then we'll return for a quick check-in with our birthday expert, Mr. Charlie Cheesehead, followed by our in-depth interview with the great Smearballs. That's coming up right after this.
Vegetables make up a healthy part of one's diet. So why wouldn't you consume video vegetables when it comes to your home entertainment system? Now you can with Infochammel. Info picked daily and streamed fresh to your home for beneficial V meals any time of the day. Our info clusters are embedded with high-density HypnoSync vitamins, giving you up to 1 million colors of satisfaction. So make your day a healthy one. Eat right and watch right with Infochammel.
Okay, as we said, it's time to do a quick check-in with the world's foremost birthday expert and friend of the show, the birthday bopper himself, Mr. Charlie Cheesehead. Charlie, how are you this holiday season, and what kind of December birthdays you got these days?
I'm good. We have a lot of birthdays. So starting off, we have my birthday, which was at the beginning of the month.
Holy cow.
We have Walt Disney on December 5th.
Okay.
We have Sammy Davis Jr. on December 8th.
Oh my gosh, all right.
And Ludwig Beethoven.
I've never heard him pronounced like that, but he's pretty famous. But, happy birthday, Charlie. That's good news. Okay, other than yourself, of course, these are all old and crusty, dried up skeleton birthdays. Now, you were intimating to me that yesterday, December 25th, was one of the biggest and most popular birthdays of the year, complete with celebrations and a whole bunch of hoopla and all that. Now, you didn't tell me who you were talking about, but I have a couple guesses.
Great, guess away.
Okay, well, the first of whoever this is, they're pretty dang important, right? I would assume. Yeah?
Yes, they are very important.
Okay, well, like their birthday is December 25th, so I know that. People go crazy celebrating this. Some people, they might be so into this birthday, they might even chop down a perfectly good tree and slap it in their living room to put candles and cake all over it for this birthday. Is that correct?
Yes, they're very correct.
Okay, well, this is a tough one, but I gotta guess. Does this birthday person's name rhyme with the word sneezes?
No, not this person. I think you're thinking of someone else.
Okay, well, you stumped me, Charlie. I do not know who this could be.
Well, our special birthday for December 25th happens to be Smearballs.
Smearballs? Wait.
Smearballs.
He happens to be our guest tonight, Charlie. That's great.
I know. I planned it like this.
Okay, well,
his birthday.
You are a pretty good birthday planner and the best, as far as I know. Well, this is great birthday news. As always, thank you, Charlie Cheesehead, for checking in and your incredible birthday insight. We want you to, of course, we got to check in with you as soon as we can with more birthday updates.
All right. Thank you for having me on.
Always. Well, we love you, Charlie Cheesehead. You have a happy birthday again. You have the best birthdays. And, so thank you so much, Charlie, the birthday bopper. You heard it here, folks. Coming up, our next esteemed guest, and apparently he's a birthday guest as well, is the great Smearballs, and it's coming up right after this.
Tired of fake news and real news? Don't worry, we've got you covered. Infochammel.
You own, breed, or train purebred canines competing at the highest international levels of excellence. And you're looking for the ultimate HDTV hyper-hypno learning program to maintain your Bowser's precious edge. Dogs About You is this program, with info targeted at owners, breeders, and trainers of only the world's most sophisticated and exclusive breeds and pedigrees. Get your bow wow to the big game. Watch Dogs About You, only on Infochammel.
Spiders got you down? Get back at spiders with speed. It's 100% spider meat.
Okay, as promised, our esteemed guest is on the line via satellite from Toronto, Canada, which is the home of bagged milk and Chesterfields. He's a 7-time champion in being awesome. He's a famous computer animator, which is these guys that make like the cartoons move. But, with this guy, the cartoons are like turds and chickens. He's made silly stuff for the Conan TV show, made a movie for the Sundance featuring delicious charred-broiled chickens, and he makes music videos for that guy. He's called the Dead Mouse or whatever. So he's like got chickens and mice and turds everywhere and so many other things. He's coming on the show because he's just gone crypto, whatever that means. I don't know. Let's find out, though. So we'll please welcome to Info Live now the great and vibrantly colorful Mr. Smearballs. Hello, Smeary.
Hey, Info Bob. Thanks for having me on the show. Appreciate it.
Oh, it's our pleasure, of course. It's our pleasure. It could be your pleasure too. So, Smearballs, I must say, you've got some wackadoodle pictures and videos you're making over there, and we'll check some out soon. You work with chickens, horses, mice, lots of toilets with disgusting excrement and floppy marital aids and eyeballs popping out. So what do you think is like the most disgusting thing that you might have created so far in your quest to be for the best?
Oh, wow. Well, that's a tough question because I've done a lot of disgusting things, but I don't know. I don't know if it's all that disgusting to me, because sometimes I think the disgusting stuff is quite beautiful, but I do a lot of things with like gross textures and characters with a lot of warts and sores on their skin, and sometimes they crap their pants. Sometimes weird things come out of different weird parts of their bodies, like, I don't know. But I don't think any one of them takes the cake. I think they're all kind of weird and gross in their own way, and it's a beautiful thing, Sure. I got this guy. I can show a guy.
Oh,
he's got a bunch of noses.
Yeah, let's see some of this sample of this grotesque.
This guy.
Okay.
He's all made of noses. He's got. He's pretty nosy. They say his neighbors don't like him.
Okay, yeah, because he's nosy. I see that. He looks like he's got eyeballs inside of his nose holes.
I forgot about that. Yeah, they're in there. They're looking around. He's snooping around.
How is he able to?
Nosy.
I don't understand how he's able to smell actually with those eyeballs in there. But
Yeah.
I guess he's.
That's what they say about him. He looks like he smells.
Okay, yeah, no, I've heard that about other people as well, actually. Now, I understand that you've done some work with one of my heroes, the great Colonel Harlan Sanders. You made visuals for him DJing at a rave festival, and you've done video shoots with them. My question is,
we're not allowed to talk about that DJ thing. That's top secret.
Oh,
that was top secret.
I didn't. Let's pretend I didn't say anything in regards to that. But this guy Teleborg, he told me the Colonel turned 130 years old just this year. I mean, that's up there. How does he do this? What is it, the chicken, or what's going on there? Do you know?
They got him on this feeding tube. They feed him the chickens like right through a tube, and keeps him alive. He should be dead. Like, there's no reason why he's still alive.
I would think
but they
so. Yeah.
Just stuff that chicken in the tubes and liquefy it, and just like goes right in his veins, and he's still cooking.
It's
still
pretty
kicking.
incredible, and their chicken's not bad either. But so the birthday bopper informed me that your birthday it's December 25th, which happy birthday, by the way, from all of us here at Info Live Now. But this day is also another popular holiday, as it turns out there. It's called Christmas. And it's a celebration of another famous birthday of that religious guy, Jesus. Now, is it possible that you could be this long-awaited return of Jesus, since you're friends and have worked with another computer art guy? His name's Octane Jesus. What does this mean? Could you go double Jesus?
I think there's room for even three Jesuses. There's
trifecta.
Plenty of room for Jesus everywhere. But no, I'm not. I don't really have any affiliation with Jesus other than I share his birthday, and
I would think you would get gypped every year, because of that.
Get a bit gypped. But I hear Jesus is a huge fan of Infochammel too, so we have that in common.
Of course, he is. Of course.
Okay. But yeah, I don't know. Christmas this year is kind of canceled anyway, so I get my birthday all to myself for once.
Yeah, okay. Well, congratulations to you on that one. You've also, I see you've done some commercials and garbage for the Old Spice Company. Now, there's a rumor that I've heard, and I don't know if it's true or not, but that they actually make you drink that Old Spice if you're working on their commercials. Is that true?
Oh, yeah, 100%. I actually, they give me product, and I keep a big old squirt bottle of Bear Glove here right by my computer, because you can dunk it in there while
Sure.
you're working. It keeps you going for
Yeah.
15, 16 hours a day, no problem. And you can use it to moisturize or whatever. You
Sure.
can do whatever with it, really.
Yeah, no,
Versatile product.
it's nice to moisturize your like insides too. You know, I would think.
Yeah.
You know, now
Some people get burns from that stuff. Like if you're allergic to one of their products, like I think they got some.
yeah, you might want to keep
fragrance.
the down low on
Cocamidal propylbetaine.
Okay. You might want to keep a down low on the products that you are working for time to time. You know, now, Smeary, I've noticed this year that you've done several, shall we say, somewhat unflattering depictions of our famous TV celebrity president, at least for the next few days, right here in the United States. That's John Trump guy. And have you gotten any flack from, let's say, undercover, clandestine, elite special forces, rogue assassins operating in blackout on the secret orders of this John Trump character?
Well, who's to say I'm not working for the secret underground guy?
No, I mean, have there been death
Operations.
threats? You know, have you been followed? This sort of thing.
Not that I've noticed, but I don't pay much attention to that. I'm too busy following other people, but I don't
Sure.
think that they're after me because this could be just a huge, elaborate disinformation campaign
Yes, of course.
against me that I'm not even aware of.
Yeah, no, I
No.
would think that as well. But I'm glad that they haven't killed you yet. That's nice that you can
No,
continue to
plus
make
I'm
your
Canadian.
art.
I'm up north of the border here, and
Oh, that's
with
right,
the
that's-
COVID restrictions, we're keeping all the Americans out of this country. So I don't think those people could even come here if they wanted to.
Sure.
You know?
Okay. Well, that's great news all around on that one. You know, here's one just as confounds me a little bit. Recently, you've taken your unique art, let's call it, and you've entered this digital crypto art world where you take your art and they do some kind of computer razzle dazzle, and then your art is in the cyber computer land or something like that, and people are making like computer cyber money from this. What's going on here? What is this garbage?
Yeah, garbage indeed. Yeah, I'm dabbling. I just dipped my little toes in the water here in the crypto art world.
Okay.
And I guess, like, if you never heard of it before, it's like you kind of tokenize your artwork. Like you create a unique,
Like it's
you
a
know,
token
sort
of
of
your
serial
appreciation.
number.
It's like a token of your appreciation that you like
Yeah.
the art or like that.
So people can buy this token of their appreciation and give you some magic internet money, like this Bitcoin here, except not Bitcoin. They do like Ethereum, Ether.
Okay.
And you buy this artwork with this magic internet money, and you trade it for the token of the artwork. And
Sure.
yeah, that's about it. Then
Okay.
it sits there on the internet, and you own it on the internet.
What
And
it?
no one else can own it, even though everyone else can see it. Only one person can own it,
That
and that
just
could be you,
that's-
InfoBob. You could buy my drops, buy my dumps. Actually, I do dumps.
okay.
I do crypto dumps
and that's
on the internet.
That's over there at superrare.co. I see that, which is also how I like it. Beef shoulder. They go super rare. Can they? If people go to super rare or myself, I can go and cyber buy like these crypto Smearballs things. Correct?
Yeah, totally, man. You could do it. You go on there, you start an account, you get a MetaMask account, you dump some crypto in there from a crypto exchange, or you can mine it using your supercomputers. I bet you Teleborg could probably pump a couple
Teleborg absolutely
crypto
could do
dollars.
that.
No problem.
Yep, that's right.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
So-
she's busy doing, getting rid of the Grimformation, but, she's got a little side
Yes.
time. She could do some mining or whatever, however that works.
Yeah, totally.
Now,
And then, you go on these exchanges and you pick some art that you like, and you got to, start a collection. So you got to start thinking about how everyone's going to see your collection, and because you're going to be known by your collection. And if people look at InfoBob and say he's got a bunch of crappy crypto art,
right?
they're not going to think too highly of you. So you got to pick some good crypto art, and you got to make a nice collection. and spend those big magic internet bucks. But I'm
Okay.
having some problems because I haven't even sold any yet, man. And I was wondering if I could have your help, maybe picking
Oh, sure.
which ones of my artwork are good and
Oh,
you
that
think people are
sounds-
going to want to buy.
Yeah, that sounds good actually, because before I was this show host. Of course, I was a union pipe fitter, but before that, I was also the craft fair judge for 2 years at the Grundy County Craft Fair, and I'll give you some of my experience and the inside feedback to those fancy artworks. Okay, maybe we can help get those cryptos on there.
Okay, that'd be great.
Well, what
Well,
you got? Throw some of that stuff up there, and we'll take a look.
Okay.
What you got, and we'll see which
Start
one of
with
these
this one.
needs a
This
crypto
is one
on.
it's one of a horse that I made.
Okay.
Horse and
That's-
Batman.
This is okay. Now, right there, I got a little bit of a problem with a part of that image there, but I'll tell
Oh,
you.
really?
Well, I found a little bit of it a little disturbing, to be honest, when I first viewed it. But I was also, I'll be honest, I was a little confounded by what it was I was actually seeing. I couldn't quite, but I will say,
you need to see it again to
yeah.
like,
Let's take a look at it again. You got like a karate horse there. He's shadow boxing, and then
We got,
you know, the
Batman.
part
there.
that I
well, he's
have an
actually
issue-
Budman. He's Batman's cousin.
okay, you
And
know,
he's
it's
got
actually
a couple of beers, a couple of cold ones on him.
It's the area in, below his stomach and above his kneecaps. There is
Yeah, he doesn't like to talk about that. He's
there's a
been to the
movement.
doctor. They couldn't do anything for him, and he's got to live with it now. So
Okay, well,
I'd
let's
appreciate
just.
it if you wouldn't.
I think
you wouldn't
maybe
go
we
there,
should.
you know?
Maybe we should move on. I think to the next one. I'm going to give this 3 cryptos out of 5. But let's give it 3.8. I'm going to give it a 3.8 out of 5 cryptos. Let's get that sucker on the crypto market and get some of these computer hillbillies, whatever they are, who's buying this, and get them up there and get that horse with the Batman guy he has a medical issue. And here's another. Okay, what's going on here?
This one's called
Smearballs.
Michael Booblegs.
Okay.
And
Booblegs.
there's a famous Canadian, probably one of the best Canadian singers ever.
Okay.
His name is Michael Bublé.
Okay,
So
never
this
actually heard.
This kind of has some association to Michael Bublé, but it's Michael Booblegs.
I see. Yeah, and looks like he destroyed his Chesterfield, or no? That's a box back there. Okay.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of trash. He's just
I
kind
see.
of he's hanging out with the trash.
Yeah. So, okay. Well, I don't know if this is physically possible, but I realize this is your fancy artwork here. But I gotta say, I'm impressed. There's a good amount of floppiness, which you're gonna, with something like this, the flopping is a good thing. I would say. So let's give this
Is
4.
it too floppy though? Is it too much?
No, this is a perfect amount of flop. You want those to be firm but floppy, and that's those legs. So let's give that 4.1 out of 5 cryptos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Geez, I got a lot of different ones here.
Yeah, give us something that's going to be real challenging for the audience, so they could be challenged to the limit where we might even lose viewers if you could find something of that level.
Well, let me see if I got anything in that realm
I'm kind
here.
of interested where the
We've
limit
got,
is here on the smear bowling.
We got some. I don't know if this is gonna lose any audience members here.
Well, let's.
Do you want something political or just something?
Oh, sure.
Stupid?
We saw a little of that Donald Trump, which, I gotta say, I think I gotta agree with Teleborg. It's slightly unflattering, some of these creations you've made. I don't know if that's intentional, but it just might be an accurate depiction, and he's not a flattering gentleman. I don't have an answer for you. Okay, all right. This is potentially at a level that could upset people. Yeah, okay, so he's got a baby in a cage, And
That's
okay,
that's an MS-13. They're like, you know, the bad guys from south of the border there.
Okay, he's having some amphetamines, and
Yeah,
there's
he's snorting some Adderall.
there's a MS-13 baby in a cage. All right. Yeah, I would say that this could be a challenge to some people. You know, that's very realistic.
Got kicked off of my Instagram. Somebody complained about it, and they
Wait a minute.
and I got a message from Instagram that said someone was concerned that I'm suicidal, and they took this down, and then they sent me a bunch of links about me maybe not trying to kill myself.
Oh,
You believe
goodness. I don't believe that. That is next
It happened.
level
I swear to
of-
God, they said that there's somebody's worried about my self-harm, and then they took this
I'm
off of my
sorry to laugh.
Instagram.
I'm sorry to laugh at that. That's not funny at all. People, you know, you people out there, I would not kill yourself if that's what you've been thinking. Change that thought right there. But
Yeah.
that's
no,
a
never
straight.
kill yourself.
Yeah,
But this is like
it's a bad
I
for your
wasn't
health.
planning on killing myself. I made this
No,
video.
I
It was
understand.
stupid that it
Okay.
got taken down.
That is a bizarre story. Okay, you got any other stories about some of these other pictures? That I did not
Well,
know
this
that.
one is like a
Okay.
banana toilet.
All right,
It's
so
kind of like
normally
I don't
there's a midpoint that the bananas would go in the toilet, but there would be an internal human processing that would happen before.
yeah, we're skipping
this
the middleman here. This
Okay.
is all about skipping the middleman and going straight to the source. You know,
Okay,
it's
yeah.
kind of like Infochammel. We're not, you know,
Sure.
you don't have all these like
That's right.
middleman people. I would give this piece. I would donate this crypto art to Infochammel as like a metaphor.
Oh,
for
goodness.
skipping the middleman.
Yeah, I like
And watch
that.
Infochammel. Get that info right direct from the source. You know.
Sure. No, we could probably exchange some of our Infochammel color system, the colors, which is very
yeah.
similar to the crypto market, but it's more advanced, more of a futuristic version. But
I wanted to talk to you about that. I've been hearing about this on the info forums, on inforums, about
yep.
you guys maybe kryptonizing the color system over there.
Oh, sure. We're trying to get it all worked out. Teleborg is she's a hard working computer, and she's doing the best she can to try to work this out. But so let's check out one more of these artworks before
Okay.
we send you off here. This has really been very interesting. We can't thank you enough for these incredible artworks. I got to say, some of them are a little challenging. What's going on in this one here?
This one is like comes from outer space. It's like a here we go. Let me get it bigger here. This is a inverted black hole chocolate sprinkled donut.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
It's got some energy coming into the black hole there, and it sucks it up, and
Okay.
yeah, it kind of perpetually just does this.
I like it. It's got kind of reminds me of certain it kind of has a look about it. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and give it 5 cryptos out of 5.
5 crypto. So this is the
that's
one
right.
I should tokenize. You
I
think
think
this is
so.
the
I
highest
mean,
one, isn't it?
Well, I'll be honest. People, they really like donuts. In fact, personally, I am a big user of these donuts. I would think that maybe, that could be the one. I could see that on the wall of, one of these crypto mansions. You could probably put something like that up and be real proud of it, like you say, with your collection.
Yeah,
So,
man. Hey, thanks for your input, man. That really helps me prioritize which crypto arts I'm going to kryptonize next.
Well, I tell you, it's been a real pleasure, and well, there you have it, folks. A bona fide genius of art stuff. That's some beautiful art you guys there, Smearballs. If one of our viewers or subscribers wants more and more Smearballs, how should they support and follow you over there in the world of computer art?
Well, you can check out my website, smearballs.com. You can go to Instagram and search for Smearballs, or Twitter, but
Sure.
I'm still waiting to get a deal here with Infochammel and get a Smearballs Infochammel.
Oh,
but
I'm
that's
pretty
maybe
sure that's in the
future.
works. As far as Fred Ferner, actually, I had spoken with him last week, and he brought it up. So I think that this is happening. I'm pretty sure.
Fred Ferner knows who I am. That's a big
Well,
deal, man.
That's
a
not a
huge deal.
surprise, actually. But yeah, I think this was going to happen. Well, you know, it's been an absolute pleasure having you in the show, Smearballs, and happy birthday, Christmas birthday of happiness to you.
Hey,
And
appreciate it.
even though you'll probably get gypped on the presents and stuff because, you know, you like Jesus and everyone else is getting gypped these days. What can I do, Smearballs? But thank you so much for coming and sharing your weird and disgusting computer art with us right here on Info Live today, right now.
Thanks, Info Bob. I appreciate you having me.
Wow. Well, what a great guest. We've got a lot more in store for you right here on Info Live now. That's coming up right after this.
Our competitors pummel their viewers with extreme grimformation, repackaging gruesome stories of real-life murder as entertainment, lowering the operational vibrations of all those who absorb their negative programming. Infochammel breathes life force into viewers, soaking them in positive vibrational frequencies that uplift their spirits and maximize their potential. Infochammel, it's a better way to HD TV.
Okay, well, that was great to get that Smeary insight from the master himself, Smearballs. Well, Smeary, you know, he's agreed to stay on the line to take some live calls from you. Now, this is going to be a little wonky, because Smearballs will be able to hear you, but you won't be able to hear Smearballs. So when you call in, ask your one question for Smearballs, and then we'll say goodbye to you, and we'll listen off the air. I think we got a call. We do. Let's check. Let's try it out, Smearballs. Okay, you got a question for Smearballs. Go ahead.
Yeah, my question is, I've been looking at the astronomical calculations, and it seems like I'm in almost exactly the same position that I was last year at this time. And I'm concerned that I haven't really made any progress. And it also concerns me because I feel like everybody thinks things are going to be different during the next cycle. And that's very concerning. And I was wondering if you could do anything to put me at ease.
Well, okay, you can listen to your question off the air. Smearballs, did you hear that question?
Yeah,
It's a little confounded. He's talking about making the world a better place or something. I don't know. You got an answer for this guy?
I think the caller's thinking really short term here. He's thinking about the 12-year cycle. You've got to think about the 26,000-year cycle.
That's right, or right here at Infochammel, we're on an 11,000-year cycle, the longest in all of television, so around the same lines as that. But yeah.
So I say just practice some patience and wait around for the larger cycle like the rest of us. You know.
Sure. Well, I'll take that. Okay. You know, if you got any calls for the great Smearballs, let's hear. Let's see who you got here. Johnny, give him the number.
If you'd like to call Smearballs and ask him a question, please dial our number now, 747-227-4748, right here on the Smearballs Live Line. We're waiting for the phone to ring, and well,
yeah, okay. Well, Johnny, that's enough. While we're waiting, first of all, I can't thank you enough for giving us,
I respected Gertrude as my elder, but we had some personal connectivity issues.
Yeah, no, I get that. All right, let's see who's calling for Smearballs right here.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Oh, you're losing it.
Hello, I think you got a question for Smearballs. Go ahead and spit it out right now.
Yeah, well, the other day I cut myself shaving. I know we've all been there, right? And I noticed that there was like cotton coming out of my skin, and I kind of pulled my skin back, and I mean, I've got to tell you, I'm filled with cotton balls. I don't know how that happened. So I just want to know what your take is on that. Should I see a doctor? What should I do?
It's okay. That's a good enough question.
Thank you. Get your question off the air. Please listen off the air. Smearballs has an answer for you.
That's my department for sure. You take those cotton balls, since you're so full of them, and you smear them wherever the cut was, and you soak up all that coffee, and you should be good to go. Simple as that.
Okay.
You smear those cotton balls.
Very good. That's a great answer, and looks like we got another call for Smearballs on the line. Smeary, are you ready for another one?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Why don't you have your question for Smearballs? We're ready for you now.
Can I see more images from the White House? Is that possible to see any of the interior of the White House again?
Sir, it sounded
Like you had, so you you gave yourself a censoring or something. You're going to have to repeat your question.
Can I see more images from Smearball's surveillance footage of the White House?
Okay, well, maybe we can. We'll see. Listen to your answer off the air. Thank you for calling.
I think so.
All right. Boy, the phone's ringing off the hook. Oh, here we go. This is some kind of Smearballs. We're going to have to hold on to that phone call, but, well, maybe we'll take it, huh? There's a... Smearballs has a special pictures from the Trump White House. Pretty impressive that you were able to have that access. Okay, we got another caller.
Hello, thanks for calling. What's your question for the great Smearballs?
Yeah, hey, Mr. Smearballs. I was just wondering tomorrow what should I have for breakfast?
That's a great question. Please listen to your answer off the air. Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
All right, Smeary, you got an answer for this guy, what he's going to be eating tomorrow?
I'd go with all carbs. Just load up on carbs.
Okay.
Get some bread. Put some bread on the bread.
Carbs. What if...
Put it in between some bread.
Let's
put some
say that the
noodles on it.
person, just, for argument's sake, let's say the person calling was a transformer. What if they loaded up on cars instead of carbs?
Well, I was saying, like, carburetors.
Okay, yeah. No, so carbs all around.
Load up on carbs. Either
Sure.
way, you just load up on carbs.
Okay,
man.
laugh it up, funny boy. So we got another call coming in for the great Smearballs. That's coming right your way. Here we go now.
Hello, thanks for calling the great Smearballs. Please give us your question for the great Smearballs, and we'll take your answer off the air. Go ahead.
Yeah, I am just very impressed with Smearballs' complexion and his skin, and I'm just curious how he gets it to be that glowing and amazing. Thank you.
That's a great question. We'll get your answer off the air. Thanks for calling.
All right, you got that one. I was wondering myself, I know I have a great complexion, but when I notice other people with similar complexions, and how do you do it?
Well, it's really complex, but the secret's right up here. See this? That's my face.
That toilet?
Can you go to the wide shot there?
I'm sorry. Yeah, the toilet.
Yeah.
That's.
So,
Oh no.
No, up in the corner there. I flatten out my face.
Okay, sure.
Like super flat every morning, like this.
Yes. Okay, that makes sense.
I stamp out all the bad stuff, and
yes. Okay.
good to go.
I love it. Okay, we got another call for Smearballs coming in.
Hi, thanks for calling Info Live. Now, have you got a question for the great Smearballs?
Yeah, this is Zach from North Carolina. I was wondering what platform you build your crypto on.
I'm sorry, we didn't get the tail end of that. You build your what on?
The crypto art.
That's great. Okay, great question. Thanks. Well, wait for your answer off the line. Thanks for calling.
Okay, yeah, where you doing this crypto stuff? Even though we mention it again.
It's on superrare.io.
Superrare.io. That's it. It's like super rare.
Or go to smearballs.com and there's a link to my crypto dumps.
There
All
you
the
go.
information's-
Smearballs.com. Smearballs, we got another call for you.
Wow, a lot of
Hello,
calls.
yeah, there's a lot of calls. Yeah, thank you for calling Info Live. Now, have you got a question for the great Smearballs?
Yeah, slime balls. I was wondering if you want to make a drink, what kind of drink would you make, huh?
I like it. Thanks for calling. Listen to your answer off the air, and we'll talk to you soon.
Okay. Yeah, that guy. He wants to know what kind of drink you're going to make. I saw that you made a crazy drink the other day.
Did I?
Yeah, like a pickle. You made a pickle drink or something.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I did. I took some vodka, and I don't even know what was in there anymore, to tell you the truth. It was a little late in the night. But mostly I just drank slime.
Yeah?
Just straight slime.
Straight slime.
With
Okay.
pickle.
Now, is
The
your
pickle.
slime pickle slime or just different types of slime that you can come by?
I'm not too picky with my slime, as long as it's got a pickle in it.
Sure. I can see that. You know, you'd be picky about the pickles, and that's about, just leave it about that. Okay, that's
It's
a great...
better to be picky about the pickles and not picky about the slime.
Right. No, that's a good words to live by, good words to, go about your life in this confounded world that we now find ourselves in. Let's see if we got one more call here for Smearballs, or a couple. We'll take a couple more calls only. Johnny, give them the number.
You can call Smearballs at 747-227-4748. Get on the smear line now.
Great. We got another call for you, Smeary, right here. Hold on, please.
Hello. Yeah, I don't know what that noise was, but thank you so much for calling Info Live. Now, do you got a question for Mr. Smearballs?
Yeah, I've been reading a lot of news these days about deep fakes, and so I've been doing my research on deep fakes.
Yep.
And I've been analyzing your broadcasts, and I have some suspicions that Mr. Smearballs might actually not be who he claims to be. I think it's a deep fake. I looked at the pixels and I looked at the colors, and I think he might be deep faking it.
Oh, well, that's a strong accusation. Thank you for let's find out from the master himself. Thanks for calling and get your answer off the air.
Wow, we've moved right into controversy here. For some reason, this gentleman is thinking that you might be fake. The only thing that would make me think that is that your shirt is a little blurry, but your face is very sharp. But that's just the nature of being a Canadian person, I thought. What do you make this guy, set the record straight here, Smearballs?
I don't know where he got that idea from, but I'll tell you what. There's a lot of people working on software to analyze deepfakes and try and see what's real and what's fake. And I don't know. I heard that there's also software to throw off that software, so that the people who are trying to find out if it's fake think it's fake, but it's not fake.
Sure.
And even though it's real. So
it seems to be what's going on here. This guy is using that double fake software, and he thinks it's fake, but it's been unfaked.
Yeah.
Okay,
Twice.
well that makes sense. All right, I think we got time for one more call here because we got a little bit more specials in the show. Here's your last call, Smearballs, and thank all the callers. Let's see who this is and what kind of questions we got.
Hey, thanks for calling Info Live. Now, you got the question for the great Smearballs. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the chickening, and I wanted to know how many chickens you get in the chickening, and how did you get all those chickens in the chickening?
That's a great question. Wait for your answer off the air. Thanks for calling tonight.
The questions in regard to your motion picture that grazed the world, the chickening. How many chickens?
Well, I can only really take half the credit for the chickens. I only put half the chickens in there. This other guy, he's a genius. This guy, Davey Force, did the other half of the chickens, and I have no idea how he got his chickens in there.
Sure.
But I actually went to my parents' little hobby farm there, and I shot their chickens on a green screen, and I stuffed those chickens in the chickening. And,
right. Okay. So
that's
these
where
are
some of them
your
came from.
parents' chickens. These are basically your brothers and sisters you threw into the movie.
Yeah, we just stuffed them in there. As we could.
I gotta say I'm a little surprised in that I had no idea that you had any chickens, brothers and sisters. But I'm glad to know that you do. And I have an even better. I already had a great vibration in relation to you, but now that I know you're related to chickens, that makes it even more exciting to me. So I think so. That's all the time we got for calls. And, I got to thank you once again, Smearballs, for joining us tonight. What a great show. Make sure and follow his Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and Smearballs.com, as well as the new Crypto Art Creations at superrare.co. That's super rare as in beef shoulder, .com, .co. So, yeah, thanks a lot, Smearballs, for everything.
Hey, thanks for having me, Info Bob. It's an honor. Hail Ferner.
Well, hail Ferner to you, my friend. Okay, folks, we just got a few minutes left in the show. We're going to take one last commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to... Teleborg has got a special message for you guys, and maybe we might actually have time for one call into the corporate mega info line. I think we're going to do that. We're going to take one call in only, and sorry about that, but we had such a great time with Smearballs tonight. And then Teleborg wants to take us out with a little Christmas joy and satisfaction. So thanks so much, Smearballs, again. You're the best, and we'll see you soon. So we'll be right back after this, right here on Info Live Now.
Are you looking to be abducted by aliens? L.O.EARN is a private research facility in North America for humane human research. Willing participants are gently collected with minimal reality infusion and returned with memories of positive extraterrestrial interaction. Get a step ahead before overt societal integration occurs in the near future. Contact L.O.EARN by chanting Ma Gu Gu Wa La Du Hifi Hifi Bulin. Again, that's Ma Gu Gu Wa La Du Hifi Hifi Bulin. Chant now.
Wow, that was great to see our friend, the great Smearballs. And so, Johnny, we're going to take one call to the Corporate Info Mega Line. Would you give him the number, please?
The number for the Corporate Info Mega Line is 747-227-4748. That's right now, right here on the Corporate Info Mega Line.
Hello, Infochammel. This is Paraflip. We want to congratulate for making the positive choice when it comes to your satisfaction. How may I be of public service to your information needs today?
I was wondering if I could get an answer on a planetary question.
Sure. Can you please hold on, and I'll switch you to our planetary department?
Thank you.
Please hold. I see Lieutenant Nurbin Shaby, ICMX Color Vibrations Coordination and Universal Space Affairs Coordinator. Can I help you, please?
Yeah, I saw Saturn and Jupiter making out in the night sky a few nights ago.
Yep.
I mean, it looked like they were really going at it, and even though they're really far away somehow, and I was wondering, how can I do that?
Well, okay, before, can I just get your current vibrational color right now?
It's like, I can't even see it. It's some kind of UV2 frequency.
Okay, that's fine enough. Please hold. Okay, great. Well, if you want to be having a romantic relationship with one of these planetary bodies, this is possible, but you're going to need to get one of these licenses that's available. I think it's on Tuesdays. If you show up at your local space council, you'll be able to get a special order to be able to have a short-term romantic relationship with a planetary body.
Even though we're really far away?
Yeah, no, this happens through technology. They're able to get a connection together. It's like a love connection thing that they do. So that's all I can offer you there. Show up Tuesday and just tell them what I said.
Gertrude as my elder, but we had some personal connectivity issues.
Registry and
Reggie and I have been getting along swimmingly, however I have to keep reminding him that our relationship must remain a professional one.
Understanding that powerful positivity can potentially override negative factors. By making this call, you have made a big step in reconnecting with Posi Info, ways which you can continue to bring benefits to you for the remainder of your existence. Thanks for choosing the world's #1 HD television channel. May all the colors fill your screens. Good night, sir.
Kiss, kiss.
And thank you.
All right, folks. So, that, yeah, Teleborg has kind of lost her mind a little bit. I apologize for that. It's something has gone hog wild with her. So, but she actually has a special surprise. We want to thank you for that, all the calls tonight, and of course, of our special guests. But before we get out of here, it seems like Teleborg had something she wanted to do, and it's a little weird, to be ditka honest with you, as this Christmas was freaking yesterday. But, sometimes you have second lunch or second dinner. So we're going to try a little second Christmas, for all next year there might not be Christmas because, everyone's dead or whatever. Apparently our Grimformation-filled competitor Netflix and their pal George Gloomy, they want you to think that, but I don't know if that's the truth. But anyway, Teleborg wants to sing a few Christmas carols, even though Christmas is done and completely over. Is that right, Teleborg?
Yes.
All right. Well, let's do this then.
Hi, it's me, Teleborg, and I would love to wish our viewers and subscribers a Merry Christmas, Hanukkah, Ramadan, Kwanzaa, Winter Solstice, Las Posadas, Diwali, and whatever holidays you celebrate.
Okay.
I personally celebrate Circuits Friday and Computer Christmas. I would like to share some of my Christmas cheer by sharing a Christmas song.
Okay.
Also known as a carol.
Sure,
If
all right.
you know this one, please join me in Mary's song.
All right.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly. La 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. La 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel. La 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol. La 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 la. La 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 la. Well, that certainly put me in the Christmas spirit. Now I didn't hear all of you singing along
That's
that
true.
time.
I wasn't singing on
Let's
that.
all join in this time and spread the Christmas joy. Here's one you just might be familiar with.
Okay.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over the fields we go,
laughing all the way. Ha ha ha.
Bells
All
on
them
bobtails ring,
making spirits bright. Oh, what fun to laugh and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in the one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in the one-horse open sleigh. Well, okay, that was very nice, Teleborg, that you got that Christmas spirit.
Yes.
And you just want to share that with all our viewers and subscribers. Well, that's nice. Okay, well, thank you, Teleborg, and great. That's it for tonight's show. We want to thank our guests, Smearballs and Charlie Cheesehead. Next week, we're back at our regular 7:47 PST time, 7:47 p.m., and it's for our year-end New Year's special. This is on New Year's Eve, next Thursday, with lots of exciting Posi info to share, including our long-delayed power screen deliveries. Holy cow, this is taking way too long. That's coming next week. That's right here on Info Live Now. Don't miss it. Make sure and check out our Instagram and Twitter for live program updates. Okay, I got some quick shout-outs, and then we're out the door. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. Let's see, the shout-outs, it's, to our Mega Donor Kebabs, S. Config, Andrew Ferguson, and Dr. Rec, Derek Scheibel. We got new shouts to Ariel and Good, Dan Bing and Nova, Ruben Kincaid and Brian Tech, Velo Verkhaus, Ninja Ginger, Ambi Tambor, Mike Gurovich, Dry Jacket Shear, Arthur Pimo, Esley Coons, Kyle, Dr. David Shuck, Leap the Loop, Bunny Girl, Blaze, Positive Pyramid Power, Ultra 404, Guif, Begard, Dr. Zilla, Mayaman, Meteculak, Mr. Precious, OSI 74 on Ropu, and Cosmonaut Volpez. I got a couple more people that were chatting tonight, and I just want to shout out to them. That's Liberty Giver, Reason, Soul Sucker, Mike Frame, Dr. Chicken, Friendly Rich, he's a good guy, Dr. Epic, Sasquatch Fever, Anthony Joseph, Noan, Mokos Locos 2134, Dave Hollis, Ali Santiago, and Turd Ferguson Jr. You know, if we missed anybody, my bad. We'll shout out to you soon. Come back every Thursday night. Twitch and YouTube is alright. And Facebook and Roku 747. BMPST. It's Info Live now. It's the way to be. Support the Infochammel. Like and subscribe. We got the Techno Lock for the positive vibe. Bye now. Thanks for watching.